So I really love noodles and I love a good stir fry. So I'm gonna be sharing this stir fried spicy garlic udon noodles with some minced tofu, and it is like really tasty and umami, but actually not that spicy. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the noodles. I add here some 400 grams of cooked udon noodles. So I get these in like vacuum sealed pouches and they're basically ready to cook. The sauce, I will link it down below. It is a spicy sauce, but actually not that spicy. You can also adjust to your taste. Some minced garlic, some green onions or some chopped scallions. Of course, the extra firm tofu that you'll mash or crumble, and some sliced shiitake mushrooms. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. The noodles I basically just ran through water and to carefully separate them. But you can also use like dried udon noodles and just cook them until they're still very chewy, and that's set them aside. And we're gonna go and cook and heat up a large pan or a wok and add in some oil. And we're gonna basically add in the crumbled tofu, and you kind of just still mash this up when it gets to the pan if they're like big chunks. And basically we're gonna cook the tofu down until it resembles like a bit like minced meat. Since it'll basically cook and the water will evaporate and it'll turn into these like small minced pieces. We're gonna add in some dark soy sauce to flavor and also to give that nice brown color to make it resemble more like meat. And we're gonna cook this and leave it for a few more minutes. And basically once it's dried up like that, we're gonna move it to the side of the pan and we're gonna add in a bit more oil to basically use for the rest of the ingredients. So I added in the garlic here and I sauteed it for 1 to 2 minutes. Added in half of the scallions. The rest we'll add to the noodles later on. And once we're good, we're gonna basically just mix this up with the tofu and cook it down for a few more minutes. And then we're gonna add in the mushrooms. So the mushrooms here are in like a bigger slices, but you also chop them up into smaller pieces if you'd like, and also add in other veggies if you'd like. And we're gonna cook this down, and once the mushrooms are cooked through, we're gonna go ahead and add in the noodles. So I just basically added in the udon noodles here, and we're gonna pour in the sauce and give that a good pour. And then basically we're gonna go ahead and of course mix the noodles with the sauce together. Just give it a good mix. And we're gonna want to cook down the noodles, since the noodles I used are basically like straight from the pack, so they're still very chewy. So we're gonna give that a good mix and add in a bit more water if you think it's still very chewy. Cook down the noodles a bit more. And just leave it for like maybe 2 to 3 more minutes over a medium-high heat. And yep, basically this is it. We're done with the noodles, and you can basically season it with more salt and pepper if you'd like, or a bit more soy sauce. And then we're done. So these are the finished stir-fried spicy garlic udon noodles, and I added in the rest of the scallions here. And yep, so this is like a really hearty and satisfying meal, and I hope you guys enjoy. And I will see you guys in my next video. But if you're looking for more recipes, you can of course check out my blog and see the recipe link down below. So thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video.